Hey everyone, what's going on? This is hopesvoix Makeup coming at you with another makeup tutorial. This is my cranberry eyes and more better lips that I did for Easter. First, of course, I moisturize and prime my face with my Neutrogena combination skin moisturizer, and then I prime my face with my Becca Backlight priming filter, and now I'm color correcting with my all-time fave, the LA Girl Pro Conceal Orange Corrector. And of course I'm doing the same thing, just placing it on my dark spots and then just melting it in with my finger. Now I'm going in to my brows with my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro brow pomade in the shade Ebony, which is also an all-time favorite. And I'm using my e.l.f. angled, duo angle brush with the spoolie on one side and the angle brush on the other to go ahead and fill in my brows. Next, I'm going in to clean up my brows with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. And of course, as usual, I'm going underneath my brows and above my brows, and then I'm going to go in with my concealer brush to blend everything out. Now I'm going in with that same concealer and I'm using that to prime my eyelids. To set the concealer on my lids, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and going in with the shade Tempera. Now for my crease and above my crease shade, I'm taking the shade Red Ochre to use as my transition shade, again in the crease and above the crease. Now to deepen up my outer V, I'm taking this shade from this BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals palette, and I went in with that deep cranberry shade to go ahead and define my outer V and my outer V crease. Now to deepen my outer V some more, I'm taking the shade Porter from Colourpop. This is the Colourpop and Kathleenlights collaboration. I absolutely love this shade. It has little glitter specks in it and it gives you a nice little bling, but it's still mattified. I really enjoy this shade. And I'm just taking that and placing that on my outer V, and then I'm just blending it out. Now for my lid, I'm taking this Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Weenie. This is also a Kathleenlights collaboration. Beautiful, beautiful shimmery shade. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love this shade. I think I've only wore it once before, but I absolutely love it. I think it was a nice touch to the cranberry look that I was going for, and I just placed that all over my lid. Once I did that, I just went in with my blending brush and blended out the edges. Going back into my Modern Renaissance palette, I'm taking the shade Vermeer and I'm using that to highlight my brow bone. For foundation, I'm taking the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and as you can see, I do not follow the rules. This is the shade Cappuccino, and I am just smearing it all over my face. And I've taken my Beauty Blender Pro and I'm blending it all over my face. I watched a few videos on the whole drop thing and I saw that it didn't work out. I just pretty much add as many drops as I feel like would give me full coverage. For highlighting my face, I am taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel, and I'm putting it in the usual places, under the eye, bridge of my nose, forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin, and then I'm going ahead and blending it out with my Beauty Blender Pro. Now I'm taking my Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, and I'm using that to set the concealer in all of the places that I placed the concealer. Please excuse my shifty eye movement, y'all. I was totally watching Rosewood on Netflix. Love the show. Love it. For my waterline, I'm using this Colourpop eye pencil in the shade Get Paid. To set my entire face, I decided to try something new and I went in with this new Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. This is in the shade Dark Cafe. It was alright. I decided to try something new this time, but I still went back to my usual because it was Easter, y'all. I had to make sure my face was set, and I knew that my Black Radiance Soft Focus powder in the shade Creamy Bronze Finish was gonna hook me up. I couldn't be trying something new on Easter and then turn out looking toe up later. Listen, I'm not saying anything bad about the Wet n Wild powder. I just don't know how it performs yet. Maybe when I'm doing a look on an occasion that's not really, that important, I guess. I'm not saying that any occasion is not important. Then I'll try the powder. Anyways, now I'm going in back into, what am I using? Back into my BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals palette, and I'm taking that Cranberry shade and placing it on my lash line underneath. And then I'm going back in with the shade Porter from Colourpop and using that to deepen the lash line underneath my eye. Now to snatch my face, like Nikki Tutorials would say, I'm taking this Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and I'm taking that darkest shade and just contouring the usual areas of my face. I'm contouring my nose first, lightly, if that's light to y'all. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that same brush, the e.l.f. contour brush, to chisel my cheekbones. And then after that, I just blend it all out just so the lines won't be too harsh on my face. Now to go ahead and blend all of that out, I'm taking my Morphe M530 contour blender and I'm just blending out my cheekbones. I'm adding contour color to my forehead as well, and then I'm going to go ahead and contour my jawline as well, just to slim everything down and pull everything together. Now for my blush, I'm going back into the BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals palette, and I'm taking that darkest blush and using that to add some color to my cheeks. And now for the glow up. I'm taking the shade Kitty Cat from the Nicole Guerriero and Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I'm using that to highlight the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my forehead, my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, and my chin. Yes, we have to glow. Right here, I'm taking my Up and Up powder brush to kind of dust off the glitter flecks that are left from me going in hard with that highlight. Y'all know this highlighting palette is packed with fine pieces of glitter, so I just kind of use that brush to just dust all of the excess off. Going in my inner corner, I'm taking that same shade from the Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit, Kitty Cat, and I'm using that to highlight my inner corner. I went ahead and put on my mascara off camera. Now, after that, I'm going in for the lips, and I'm using the shade More Better from the Colourpop Ultra Matte collection. And this shade is so gorgeous, such a beautiful and vibrant cranberry pink. And I think it's amazing. I love this shade. This has to be one of my most favorite shades from Colourpop. For the lashes, oh, the lashes. I picked these up at my local Target for $11.99. These are the Eylure Bronze Goddess Mink Effect lashes, and these lashes are amazing. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love the Eylure brand. I don't think I will ever shop online for another lash again after this drugstore brand of eyelashes. These lashes are so gorgeous, and I actually picked them up last minute, but I absolutely adore these lashes. So this is the finished look. This is the look I wore for Easter, and I think it turned out just as I pictured it. Because sometimes you can picture something going in your head and then it comes out totally different from what you expected. But this is exactly what I pictured when I thought about this look, especially for the outfit that I was wearing. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about me, y'all. See you next time. Bye.